I'm just going to go to YouTube and just see if I got this live stream going, because I had an issue with it yesterday. Maybe I wasn't doing something right. I'm not sure. So if you're watching this on YouTube, can you just get a shout out? Oh yeah, it looks like it is streaming now. Looks like the last one I did was I didn't have the settings right. So hello to everyone on YouTube. I might as well start the live stream as well. So hello everyone on YouTube. Just if you have any questions, just post a comment. And hopefully I can answer them. These questions are probably going to be more so about rev shares, okay? Because rev shares is what I do. So I mean, if there's any other stuff, I'll try to answer. If not, I won't be able to. But so yeah. Let's see if I'm live on Facebook. If there's any other stuff, I'll try to answer. Should be live on Facebook. Hopefully my sound doesn't drop out. Oops. Yeah. Let's see if I'm live on Facebook. It's kind of weird. This technology goes wrong. It goes wrong real bad. So hopefully you guys can see me on YouTube. Hopefully you guys can see me on Facebook. So welcome everyone. I'm just checking to see if I'm live on Facebook. Yeah, I'm live on Facebook with a bit of a delay. So welcome everyone. It's exactly 12 p.m. and I've even got to check the time, the date. It's Thursday today, guys. So it's Thursday here in Thailand, sunny Thailand, Chiang Mai. And wherever you are in the internet world, thanks for watching. So just if you're on YouTube, say hello and please subscribe to my channel. There's a bit of a delay there, as you can see. So yeah, this live stream, hopefully I try to make these live streams. Add some value in these live streams, because and try not to make it negative, just try to keep it positive, because that's what it should be, because there's so much stuff happening in this space. It's crazy. I try to make these live streams for a new person coming in this space. I can see where the pitfalls are. There's so many pitfalls. They don't know, they don't know what the hell they're doing, right? So it can be very hard for a newbie. So my advice is just find someone that's already successful, that has what you want, and then just follow them, and then just implement what they say. That's the fastest route to success. Find someone that already has what you want, and then copy what they do. Simple as that. So for you guys in the RevShare game, in the RevShare space, pretty much what it comes down to, if you want to make a full-time income, is the more ad packs you have, the more you earn every day. That's simple. Not talking about referrals. I'm just talking about straight up ad packs. The more ad packs you have, the more money you make every day, then you can do what you want. That's pretty much it. So everyone's going to take a different route. Some people are going to just put in $5 and expect to get rich, and it's not going to happen in probably, not at least another 5 or 6 years. Some people are going to go all in. I know people that have come in with $30,000 in MPA, just gone boom, and they max it out within very, very short time, less than a month, right? And then, so everyone's got their own speed, but just understand, right? The basic equation is the more ad packs you have, the more you earn every day, the more you can get out of your day job. It's that simple. So you have to decide from what you personally want, your risk threshold, right? You want to go all in, or you just want to be conservative. But you know, so everyone's got that choice. Today I hit a milestone today, MPCA, 850 ad packs, and I've earned about 45 Bitcoin in just the earnings. Okay, here's my ad pack earnings. So 850. I've got a lot of packs expiring, and then I'll buy a lot of packs. So you know, it's a continuous process of buying more packs. And even in MPA or MPCA, I'm not sure if you can see this. No, you can't. It doesn't show my desktop. It only shows what's online, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know how to. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Yeah, maybe I can. Maybe I think you guys can see that. Yeah, I don't think I should mess with this. I might take it off. Do you wish to? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, just understand that even in MPA, just understand that just because you might be earning a lot of ad packs, like, you know, you might be making $200 or $300 a day, right? That doesn't mean that you can take out $200 or $300 a day, because you've constantly got to buy ad packs. And just I've got a calculator here. It's not the official calculator, but it just gives you an idea. For example, if you've got 100 ad packs in all the levels, 100 to 100 in level 1, 2, and 3 and 4, so you've got 400 ad packs, right? And you're you know, approximately making about 150 USD a day, right? You can take that 150 USD out a day, but it's not going to last long. It's not going to last long at all, because your ad packs will be depleting, will be expiring, and then you're going to buy more ad packs, and the more ad packs you have, the more you're going to earn. So just because you're earning 150 a day doesn't mean you're going to take it out. What you need to understand is that the ad pack earnings, that's in your earnings balance, right? You need to use some of that to replenish your packs, and not necessarily replenish, but you have to buy more ad packs with the earnings that you have. So even though you're earning 150 USD a day, if you pull that out, your ad pack, your account is going to deplete very quickly. So what's the for 400 ad packs? Again, this is just a guess, a guesstimation on the calculator, the non-official calculator. You're making about $26 a day that you can pull out and still maintain your packs. But the thing is, you're not going to grow your account. If you keep on pulling out, you're not going to grow your account. So what you want to do is you want to keep on growing your account until you get to the maximum level. That's what everyone should be aiming, which is 200 USD a day. That's the maximum you can withdraw. The packs just keep on going to unlimited, but you can't withdraw unless they raise the limit. So your goal is to get to 200 USD a day, and to achieve that, again, this is just, I get this question all the time. To achieve that, let's have a look. Yep, my sound is still going good. I know you can't see this because I haven't got the calculator. I don't know how to do the calculator on this. I don't know how to get the desktop to view it, so sorry about that. To get to approximately, again, this is just approximate numbers, to get to 200 USD a day, again, it matters on the volume, it matters on whether you're going to click your ads, it matters on a lot of things, right? But this is just a guesstimation. It's not official. This is not by any official stats by MPA management. It's just my opinion. You need about 1,500 ad packs. All right, you need 100 obviously in 1, 2, 3, and 2 and 3, and then you need 1,200 ad packs that are going to cost you 50 USD each. You need 1,200 of those, and then you get to around about 200 USD a day, give or take, maybe a little bit less. So you need 1,500 ad packs. Now, obviously, if you've got referrals, you don't need as many ad packs, but that's about the sweet spot, 1,500 ad packs. But here's the problem: to get to that level, you're gonna those total ad pack costs, whether you use that through the repurchasing, whether you use that through referral commissions, at some point you're gonna have to pay for those ad packs and keep paying for them, and that's going to cost approximately 75, 76, about 77,000 USD, right? And you have to keep on buying them. Obviously, when you get to that point, you can use your earnings balance. It's not going to come out of your pocket physically, and you'll earn about approximately 200 USD a day. Again, this is just approximate numbers, non-official numbers. So now that you know that, you need to put a plan together to get to that level in MPA, to get to that 1,500 ad packs. You have to think creatively. How are you going to get to MPA? How are you going to get to 1,500 ad packs in MPA? And just understand that those 1,500 ad packs, at 1,500 ad packs is just a guesstimation. You're making around about $1,200, $1,300 a day. Right, but a lot of that $1,300 is going to be taken up through purchasing more ad packs to replenish your account, right? Because you have to maintain your ad packs. If they start to drop off, your income will start to drop off. So you have to spend the majority of it to keep on buying ad packs, because ad packs are going to be dropping off every time. You're going to be buying more ad packs every time. This is a constant thing throughout your account once you go over, a couple of months. And then what I do is I just withdraw the 200 USD a day, right? Do my daily withdrawal. Then I spend everything else and everything throughout the day on purchasing more ad packs, because I don't want my ad packs to drop, because once they drop, then I might only be able to pull out 190 USD a day or 180 USD a day. So I've lost $20. So I always want to keep the maximum. That's why I built up to where I'm at. So just understand that. There's a lot of people that still don't understand that that it's very important to keep your ad packs, maintain your ad packs, and build your account to a certain level so you can pull out that 200 USD a day. So sorry I couldn't show you that in the calculator. I haven't figured this out with OBS yet. So with my paying crypto ads, I've been taking out, I would say, let's have a look. Probably about the 4th of January, I started taking out 1 Bitcoin a day. So what's it now? The 26th of January. So 24 Bitcoin, I think, I've taken out. Again, understand that this is not all this is profit. So what I'm doing is, even though I can take out 1 Bitcoin a day, what's important to understand is the profit. Right? I'm putting pretty much 100%. Well, I am putting 100% of this back into my account. Now, why would I do that? Why would I put 100% back in? Because I want to build my account. I want to get to 1,300 ad packs. Once I get to 1,300 ad packs, I can take out about 250, 270 USD a day. If I take more than that, if I take 1 Bitcoin a day, see, I'm taking out 1 Bitcoin a day now, but I'm putting back everything back in the sense of I'm purchasing ad packs with all this Bitcoin again. When I reach 1,300 ad packs, I'll only pull out what I can, right, and then I'll spend the rest on the ad packs. Like I said, like I just went through before with MPA. It's the same principle. So what do you have to do to get to pull out 1 Bitcoin a day and keep it? Well, you need to have a lot of referrals, because you have to make up the rest of it with referral commissions. So you get to keep 100% of the referral commissions, but in regards to just the ad pack earnings, it's about 250, 270 USD a day, based on the current ad pack Bitcoin rate. All right, so as the price of Bitcoin goes up, you can pull out more, right? Well, you actually, you're not pulling out more. It's just that the Bitcoin is valued more. So then, you're getting more back with that Bitcoin. It's valued more at the time. But then again, yesterday I went through this. If you guys missed the live stream yesterday, I went through this thing as well, and I talked about the technology cycle and how this technology cycle is basically happens with any technology that comes out, right? So this is all like, as new technologies emerge and they've figured out that every piece of technology will follow this same cycle, right? So that's why when you when you make decisions online, and when you go into a business, and you have to evaluate everything, right? You have to do your research on stuff, and you have to evaluate everything, and you have to make smart decisions based on not theory, but actual things that are proven, right? So this technology life cycle table that I showed you yesterday, the reason why I showed you that is because of Bitcoin, right? New Bitcoin, as technology, as Bitcoin evolves, you're getting it right here, right? You're getting it right here in the early adopters, and as it sort of peaks and then drops off, I explained that yesterday. So when you make decisions on buying Bitcoin, you're making smart, educated decisions based on facts and proven theorems, right? You're not just going in there and buying, this might be good. And I see a lot of people doing this stuff online, right? And I try to just, the thing I do is I try to deliver value, guys. All right? I try to deliver value. Sometimes that delivery is not the best. Well, it's seen to be it's taken in a negative way, because know, probably have vested interests in the stuff that I say, right? Hey Lars, Siddharth, Ralph, hey John. So I say stuff, right? But because I've got a vested financial interest in what I am telling them, saying, and it goes against from what, because they've got a financial interest in it, they take it in a negative view, right? But again, I try to say this stuff based on experience and proof, and that's all I can do. That's all I can do and deliver as someone that's been online and been in this space for a long time, right? I'm just going to say stuff because I believe that it's true, and I believe based on my experience, right? And what I'm talking about is high yield investment programs and these things that they look like they're real forex trading, but they're not. They're just scams, and all that sort of stuff, right? Because I've done that stuff I was in that space for a long time, and I pretty much tried pretty much all of them. So pretty much every single investment program or HYP that I've done, they've all scammed. Not just one or two, all of them have scammed. That's why I have a very negative view on HYP and investment programs. And I think that if I would have taken the money that I would have made, even though I made quite a bit of money in it, I still lost a lot of money, and the key takeaway with it, right, I was able to recruit people into those programs, and then every time I would build a good team, a solid team, and the program looked solid, and it looked like it wasn't going to crumble, and it had really fancy sort of things inside, and it, to make it look legit. I'm talking about mining programs and HYP programs, and they hit you with these graphs and all this sort of stuff to make it look legit, but it's just really a scam. And I brought a lot of people into this stuff, right? And then these programs were just scamming after 6 months. If they were a good program, they would last 1 year, and then they would scam. But every single program that I've done is scammed. So then after a while, even though I made good money, and people that joined me also made good money, right? But most of the people that joined at the end, they lost their money. Like, they lost their money, right? So after a while, I thought, this is not a good model. This is not good. I'm referring people, and people following me on YouTube, on Facebook, and they trust me, right? And I'm bringing them into these businesses, and these businesses are failing. I'm making money, right? I made a lot of money, but at the end of the day, they weren't making money. They weren't successful, right? So the more that they were getting success, the more I would get success. And after a while, it was the same tune getting played, same record getting played, and these people were losing money. And I decided not to do it anymore because I didn't want people to lose their money. I was the only one that was sort of making money at the top, and then the people that came into these HYPs and investment programs, they weren't making money, and this was a constant thing. And then those programs will disappear, right? That's why I have a very negative view on HYP and investment programs, right? And a lot of people that are getting involved in these programs not experienced, right? They're just following other people into it, and most of the people in these programs they're still at the day job, right? They're still at the day job, right? They're the ones that are joining these programs, the people that are day job, trying to get out of their day job, and I think that by joining these programs, it's going to get them out of their day job, right? But at the end of the day, they're just a waste of time, and you could have, you might make profit right now. You might make a decent return. You invest in 1,000, you might get 2,000 or 3,000 back, right? But then after a while, you keep on doing it, and you keep on burning your people, and then you realize at the end, the time that you waste, it's not about the money, it's about the time, right? The time is the most valuable component of the whole exercise, because once you lose the time, you could have already left your job, you could have already been at full-time income online, but you're still at your day job because you're chasing these fast money programs, and then you're burning your people. And then a year later, you realize, oh shit, if I would have just stuck with, a reputable program and then, built that up instead of building these other quicksand businesses up, I would already be at a full-time income. And then one day you realize that, and then you go, there's no more, I'm not going to be doing it anymore. And generally that I find the people that are doing these HYP and investment programs, they're at the day jobs. They got no clue. They think that they're going to get out of it, right? And I'm sitting here right now, and I'm telling you, from a person that has left their day job, right? I earn thousands online, right? And I'm telling you now, right, that if you want to get to this position, and if you want to leave your day job and you want to earn full-time income, blah blah blah, do what you want to do, right? Wake up every morning, do what you want to do. You are wasting your time if you're going into HYP and investment programs, because they will burn you, all right? Now, I did them originally, right? And then I kept on getting burnt. So then when I look back on it, it's the time. That's the time. And that's the thing. That's why I advise people not to do it, right? So you might get people say, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, blah, 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 blah. But then again, I looked at them and they're still in a day job. So who knows what they're talking about? Tell me, who's the person that knows what they're talking about? The person in their day job that's in it, or the person like me who I'm not in it, and I'm full-time online, right? So you got to look at the people that are joining these programs, and most of the time they're just people that are still in their day jobs because they don't understand what it takes to build a real business, right? So that's what I'm just trying to do. I'm just trying to help you people take it on board to whatever you want. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. But I'm telling you now, right, they're not going to be around in 12 months' time. 99.9% of them will not be around in 1 year's time. They'll be gone, and then there'll be new ones, right? And I see this crazy stuff on Facebook. I'm trying to deliver this message as diplomatic as possible, right? Because I see this stuff happening, and it's crazy. It's craziness. And there's people that are joining these programs, and they don't even have a website, and they're pouring thousands of dollars into these programs, and The admins that run these investment programs don't even have a website. What does that tell you? They don't even have a website. How professional is that? You're putting money to someone, right, and they can just close the Facebook group down and then take the money. Gone. There's no way of tracking these people. They can just shut their Facebook profile down, right? So just have a think about what you're doing first, guys. That's all I'm saying, you know. And look, I've always said, guys, I've always said stuff in the past, and people, you know, I don't want to. I've mentioned names before. I don't want to. I've said programs are going to scam you. They're going to fail, right? And people come down on me like a ton of bricks, right? They come down on me a ton of bricks, give me hate. But the one thing that I've always been consistent, and I've always said it how it is. That is never gonna change. I wasn't even in a program which I had like $700 or $800 in that program, and I told people, get out, it is scamming you. And I knew well that I was going to lose my account. I told people, get out. They are scamming you. The admin is going to scam you. And I pretty much, you know, ripped that off. I ripped that $800 or $900 or whatever it was. It was nearly $800, I think. I just ripped that off because I knew that I couldn't continue that program anymore because I had proof that the admin was scamming. And then lo and behold, what happened, right? So every time that I go out and I publicly say this sort of stuff is because I have proof and it's based on experience, right? And I'm telling you guys now about HYP and investment programs. You can play with them, but you're gambling. It's a high risk exercise, and people will come down on me and all sort of stuff. That's all good, but you know, they attack me about this sort of programs, right? And then they disappear, right? These programs disappear, right? After 6 months, you know, I don't get a public apology or anything from those people because they're off joining the next one, right? So one thing that will stay consistent with me, regardless of anything, is if I see a program scamming, I'll let you guys know. And all the stuff that I said in the past has been 100% correct. So you guys can take it to wherever you want to take it, and take that advice on board. Do what you want to do with it, right? But mark my words, you get into HYP investment programs that will not be around in 1 year's time, and you have wasted your time. And most of them will scam. Just maybe 1 out of 1,000 will not scam, and then eventually that's going to fold anyway because it's built on basically, you know, it's not a real investment program. It's just, you know, HYP. So I'll wait for the hate mail. I'll wait for the hate comments. Another thing too, my 24 is coming back. You know, it's had its issues and all that sort of stuff, but my 24 is going to come back. You know, I'm pretty confident with my 24. I wish they would raise the limit because at the moment I'm maxed out at the limit. I can't take out, so I'm taking out 1100. I can't take out any more. So hopefully they'll lift that limit soon and then change it to 80/20. So because when you think about it, right, when you think about this limit, really this limit it's more preventing bigger accounts to and Drew said that, you know, Drew said that it's preventing bigger accounts from taking the funds out. So it's more designed to help newbies. So it's more designed to help newbies maintain their account because they don't know how to maintain their account, right? And as you can see here, if you have a look here, see these commissions here. Let's have a look. I've got 61 in commissions here. Based on that 90-20 rule, even though I made this commission, I'll only be able to pull out 90-10 rule. I'll only be able to pull out $6 of that, $6.10 of that commission. Again, you know, it's designed to keep the program stable. I understand that. And once they lift the limit, when there's more funds, it'll, you know, I don't take a lot out of this program. I think I've taken a couple of thousand out. I think three grand maybe. I'm not sure, but I haven't taken a lot out of this program because I want to build it. Let's have a look here. My commissions as well. This commissions is incorrect as well. Once they migrated the script to the new script, they lost some of the database, and my commissions is incorrect. So I mean it's just showing incorrectly. Like everything's fine, but it's just the representation of it. So these are my ad packs here: 100, 200, 1500, 154, and I started buying this starter plan. This starter plan is a $1 plan, and you can purchase from your earnings balance. Now I'm sort of playing around with it, but what that basically means is if you go to purchase position, if you go to so you can use this starter pack, and if you click the $1, which is unlimited, you can actually pull this from your earnings balance. See how it normally it's just got the cash balance, but then now it's got the earnings balance. I don't know how long it's going to do this for. So you just select, obviously, you know, as normal. But then I've got earnings balance here of $131, so I can actually pull it directly within the system. So I might pull it from this one here, the earnings balance of $9. So I'm going to choose Perfect Money, $9, and this is going to buy me 9 packs of $1 each from my Perfect Money account within the system. So there you go. See how that's disappeared now? So I just there. So now I've just basically bought ad packs from the earning balance, but you can, far as I know, you can only buy $1 ad packs. You can't purchase, like here, if I go to purchase position, and I click the $75 one because I'm on the $75 plan, which is unlimited. See, I can't pull it from my earnings balance. See how there? Can't pull it from my earnings balance. So that's just something that's new, that's come up just recently. But I'm maxing this out, so I'm taking out 1100, and I can't do much more. You got to put 90% back in, so I'm only getting to keep 100 USD of that, which is, you know. And then it's just there to keep the system going. Hopefully they'll lift up the limits fairly soon. Hey TJ from Logan City. TJ, I lived in Logan City for about a year, and I lived across from the Logan Diggers for a year, and this is going back in the day, across the road from Defiance Street actually, and back then my rent was 45 Australian dollars a week. That was my rent. So much love to you peeps out of Logan City. Agent and Uge, man, I suck at saying names, man. Every time I say a new name, I always butcher it. So Anju, hey, hello from India. Hi everyone from India. His question is, how much time will it take for me to withdraw 200 USD if I start with 1000 USD? I don't know, mate. I don't know. Giving time frames is literally impossible. There's so many different variables. You gotta click your ads. Then you're looking at downtime. Then you're looking at You might get referrals. You might have no referrals. It's extremely hard to say. So I'm sorry, I can't give you. Like if I was to give you a time frame, then I've given time frames to people in the past, and they take it as gospel, right? And no one really knows the time frames. It's almost impossible to give a time frame. All I say is get to 1,500 ad packs, whether you're getting them through referral commissions, where you're buying ad packs with as much funds as you can, or whether you're repurchasing 100%, don't withdraw anything. Whatever you do, get to 1,500 ad packs as fast as you can, because then you can pull out 200 USD a day. Simple as that. All right. Are you able to buy ad packs directly from your earnings balance? In MPA, yes, you can. In My24, only with, and I don't know how long this function is going to be going for, only for the $1 packs. But again, I don't know how long it's going to go for. This was just a new feature that they just put in, because then no point taking it back out. You're going to spend it anyway. So because you're pulling it out and it's going back in through the self-maintaining system repurchase rule, and they just said, well, let's just make it inside, but only for $1 packs. I haven't tested the $1 packs in My24. I think they're 105% return, so you're making 5% profit, but I don't know what they're at. If they're at 5% a day, then obviously it's going to take 20 days to make 5%, which is not much. So it is what it is. When you withdraw from My24, it tells you what I must add a certain amount. Do I have to add the funds from external source? Yes, you do. You have to add the funds from external source. But then again, you're just setting your repurchase rule, I guess, in a way. This is what I do. I can do it. Well, I have funds in my external wallet. Okay, so it's not an issue, I know, but for some people it might be. So just take out the minimum every day. So just like take out $10, and then the next day take out $11 and then $12 and so forth, right? Keep the 10%, and then just like if you're going to take out $11, put $10 back in, and then the next day take out $12 and put $11 back in, or whatever, blah blah blah. So every day you're gaining 10% if you want to do it that way. Just buy the $1 packs. So then that way, that's exactly what that earnings balance was put in for. If you don't have funds, I guess, from the external amount to pull your withdrawal out, just use that earnings balance to buy $1 packs. So I think that's what it was there for, to help you do that. So that's pretty much it for you guys on Facebook. If you've got any questions. Yes, Michael, exactly. I was in Lara as well, right? And Lara had 31 million USD in Lara, and I was pulling out 300 USD profit a day out of Lara. Not just pull out. You got to put something back in. This is pure profit, and this was about March. It was 3 days. October, right? So October 2016, I was pulling out 300 USD a day out of Lara. No sweat. And then by the time I would have got to December, the end of December 2016, I would have been pulling out at least 700 USD a day, right? And then whatever happened, the hack, or not the hack, the count with the Telegram and all this sort of crazy stuff, whether that was true or not, it disappeared, right? So I was making really good money, and then that was the straw that broke the camel's back with me, was Lara, right? Loved the program. I had a lot of people in that program. They also made a lot of money, but after Lara went down, that's it. I was done. I'm done with HIPs, because every single one of them, not just one or two, every single one of them failed. And I'm not going to be bringing people into those programs anymore, because that's just me. I do not like it when people join programs under me and they lose. I want everyone to win. I know I can't have control over everything, and one day, that the rev shares I might not continue, right? But at this point in time, I think that they are the best rev shares, and they have potential to be around here for another decade, right? And I know that in that time frame of 5 or 10 years time, that those rev shares are going to be around. I know people are going to make a lot of money. It's going to change a lot of lives, and that is something that cannot be said in most programs. They just don't stick around that long, and they just scam, and so the current rev shares that I'm doing now, I feel very strong and passionate about them, because I know that even if they're around here in 5 years time, people are going to win. In 5 years time, if it's still around, people are going to win, right? Not only me, but a lot of my people are going to win. Because think about it, if you're at $200 a day, and then and these programs are around in 5 years time, think about the profit. Every 10 ads a day, you're making $200 a day, right? And it's going to be around here for another 5 or 10 years. Think about that, and how that is going to affect people's lives. It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. So that's why I love these rev shares. I'm very, very picky on what I do. And I did a post recently about rev shares, and there was a lot of, I got smashed, absolutely smashed. And to be honest, most of them sucked. Just about all the offers sucked. Maybe one or two. There was one program I really liked, and I can't join it because it's not in the America. It's only American and Canada, and I was going to join that program, and I found out that it's only US and Canada. So I messaged the top dog in that program, and I was like, man, I really wish I could join this program. But other than that, I don't see anything. I don't like anything else. I think FutureNet's a great program, but I don't like the matrix, and I don't like how, you have to buy the upper ad packs. They force you to. You're going to miss out commissions. I don't like that sort of stuff. I think it's a good program, but I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. I'm not sold on it. So that's it. That's pretty much it. They're my thoughts, okay, guys? So take it however you want it. I'm not here to, personally, I'm not here to bring anyone down, right? I'm not here to don't take this personally, all right? I'm just saying from my experience that I've learnt over many, many, many years being in this space, right? I don't want to see people get burnt and lose, because it's a constant thing in this space. People are getting burnt and losing money, and then it's like as if it has to happen so then new people can come in and then they can burn those people, and it's a forever going cycle, right? But once you break free from that cycle and you find something that's really awesome, right? You try to help others get out of that cycle of what is happening. And if you can do that, and people can get on the right track and earn a full-time income and leave their job, then I feel that I've done something that has helped the community, all right? And that's why I do this sort of stuff. And sometimes I get off on rants and raves and all this sort of shit, but I mean good, right? I mean good. I want people to experience what I experience every day, all right? But if you got to get serious about your business, and if you're going to chase these quicksand businesses, you're not going to get anywhere. They're not going to last. They all fail, right? Just go with the strong programs that will last a long time, because it's going to build up your wealth, and then you can use that for other things that you can do offline if you want. So I hope I've just given you some insights on what I feel, and you guys can take it on board with a grain of salt and make your own decisions on what I've said. So thanks everyone for watching, and you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for your comments. Thanks Daniel, Paul, Anuj, and yes, they can. Absolutely they can. They can replace your day job. I'm living proof that they can replace your day job if you go with the strong, reputable programs. If you do that and you build those programs up to a level where you can pull money from it every single day, right? And I'll show you exactly what I mean. I don't even know if I can. No, I can't. But even this morning, you know, I had 3 Bitcoin payments coming in already. 2+ Bitcoin already this morning, 2.4 Bitcoin. So it's possible. You just have to focus on the right shit, and you get there one day. All right. So with that said, thanks everyone for watching. Everyone on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. All right. So just hit the subscribe button or a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And thanks again everyone on Facebook for watching. Thanks Johnny, Daniel, Paul. You guys have an awesome day. Okay. Stay positive. Get there. We'll all get there in the end. Okay. Catch you guys later. See yous.